Good morning, Hannah. It's Tuesday, except that it's actually Saturday, and I'm about to get in a car and drive 4 hours to Austin, where I will see John and Hank Green of the Vlog Brothers, and it is going to be great. Toward Nerdfighting. This is my beautiful daddy, and he is taking me on this trip, and we love him for it. I love you, Daddy! Okay, so now we're going to get my friend Sindel, who I have dragged on into this, even though she doesn't really know much about John or Hank. So that'll be fun, don't you think? Okay, we're at our house now. Hi. Hello!
Hi!
Ian! Come say hi to my camera, please.
Got something here every day?
Say hi to the camera, please. Say hi, people who live inside camera.
Like this. It has all these choo-choo trains like this. See?
Yes, I see.
And then when you do dog, you do so you will get one in that choo-choo train.
Hey, Ian.
Huh?
Will you say something for me?
Huh?
Will you say hi, people who live inside the camera?
Hi, people who have in the camera.
Okay, guys, this is my friend Sindel. I have known her since I was like 3, so that's like forever. Hey, people who live inside my camera. We are, as I speak, walking into the building where we've kind of stopped-ish, maybe a little bit. But we're all very excited, and there's so many awesome nerd fighters here, and they're so nice. Dumbledore. 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 Dumbledore.
How's everybody doing? Holy wow, that's a lot of people. I like to see the flashes and the little red lights and everything. It makes me feel special. Please post pictures of me on Tumblr and Twitter and Facebook. On the internet. I don't know if you know me. My name is Hank Sock, and I'm kind of a big deal on the internet. I live with Hank Green. It's a pretty interesting place, lots of cool stuff happens there. But I never met John Green before this tour. I know John Sock, who is my brother. Unfortunately, John Sock could not be here for this tour because he is dead. He was tragically mauled to death by a West Highland White Terrier. I don't know why you think that's so funny. But I had never seen John Green before this show. And when I first saw Hank and John Green together, I was really struck by how much they looked like the 90s rock duo, the Proclaimers.
Yeah.
And you know, the guys were like, I would walk 500 Yeah. If you were to see the Proclaimers, that's a different duo of people. So if you see them up there singing or signing, that's not them. You should just go home. Well, they're really sorry that we can't post pictures. You can take pictures of me right now. I can smile for you. Yeah. And we're sorry we can't do more than 3 items apiece, but if you look around, there's a lot of you. It's pretty scary. For me up here, I'm doing a stage performing. Sorry, I have to check my notes.
Oh, it's just gone.
remembered. John and Hank have they like to sign your stuff, but they also have The Fault in Our Stars copy that they like to have the Nerdfighter sign. Because that way we get to have something from you guys just the same way that you have something from us. Please sign it. Also, the line is so long, we provided you a Nerdfighter themed crossword puzzle that is very, very hard. If you finish it, that's awesome, and we'll give you a grade in the sign. Without further ado, I would like to bring up the man of the hour, John Green, to read from his New York Times best-selling book, The Fault in Our Stars!
And Augustus Waters in this novel really buys into that idea of heroism, that idea that the best lives are lived on the biggest possible stage, and that the best lives are lived with an eye toward the grand, heroic gesture, whether it be sacrificial or otherwise. That, like, the good life, by definition, is the big life. Well, I'm here to tell you that even the biggest lives are temporary, including the life of Odysseus, including the life of Romeo and Juliet, because, you know, we're temporary. And if that's the only way that we orient our lives, if that's the only thing that we value, we're doing ourselves, I think, a grave disservice. So I wanted to write The Fault in Our Stars because I wanted to write a story that was about the kind of small heroism that almost all of us are going to have to choose. Very few of us will have an opportunity to jump on a grenade and save many, many people. The vast majority of us will have to find tiny ways to take care of ourselves and each other in the best ways that we can figure out how to do. And that's really what The Fault in Our Stars is about, ultimately. It's about these two kids and their parents trying to figure out how to take good care of each other and trying to figure out how to leave the best possible world for those who will come after, and also live a life that honors those who have come before. I want to talk more about heroism and how it works in this novel and in our lives, but I feel that it would best be discussed in song. So this song is that coming through the speakers? Okay, I can't hear very well. This song is from the perspective of Hazel to Gus. She would never write poetry like this, of course, but it's called Video Game Books. It's about video game books. We all can dream of blazing glories, but all I dream of now is you and your blue eyes. It's strange how we can feel like we don't live our own lives. I wasn't sure about my own, but now I'm feeling fine. Your video game books, they might give me funny looks, but Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem gets me hot. I'm starting to see not just what you want from me, but what you want to get from what you got. Now what do you think you're gonna be? You think you leave some kind of lasting mark? Well, with infinite tomorrows, no, this isn't fair. No one gets remembered, but right now I just don't care. Your video game books, they might get me funny looks, but Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem gets me hot. And I'm starting to see not just what you want from me, but what you want to get from what you got. There's not a lot of amputee heroes in history. I wish our lives were so much simpler, and I hope you get to have your moment in the fight, but no one ever gets to be quite who they want to be. You want it to matter, boy, well, you matter to me. Your video game books,
Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem gets me hot, and I'm starting to see not just what you want from me, but what you want to get from what you got. There's not a lot of amputee heroes in history, but I've got one sitting right in front of me. I cannot put it into words. You make me have to pee. Standing on stage, I peed like 17 seconds ago. I don't understand why that is a reaction that people have to fear. Oh, bear! This will help!
Wait, when?
Now.
Hi, I'm Alita.
You're so close.
Like they're not.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thank you so much. Oh, you're wonderful and I love you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks so much for coming.
Hi.
That's very sweet.
Oh, thank you. You're wonderful.
Good advice.
She always does it so.
Hi. Are you Megan?
No, I just want to be emphatic.
Intense.
Oh, hi. You're the Catherine.
Yes,
It
hi.
is.
I love you too. Are you shaking? I'm shaking.
Yes.